about humility and compassion, and that's what he represented.
Yep, I'm gonna fix it.
So the last of the silver Kennedy's 10-coin $50 roll, $129.95, you guys. I didn't think that we'd be able to have this back.
We didn't until 5 o'clock.
Right.
Literally, we didn't have it until 5 o'clock.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, it's magic again. No, you have to understand, so coins, as we discussed, it's very different than from a lot of the categories here at HSN. Understand, coins are a commodity. So in other words, they stopped making these 50 years ago. Okay, so they just don't make these coins anymore.
Okay.
Please understand that. And so that's why they're collectible. So I have to find someone who's put them together.
Love the sound of that.
Yeah, well, it's silver. Yeah, so you can see.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, you can hear it from here. It sounds differently. Yeah, it sounds differently. And so the Kennedy $50 that you have right here was the last coin made by the United States Mint, made out of actual silver. So that's what we have right here. Now, I want to talk about silver for a little bit. So you get 10 coins for $129.95. And I've talked about this for the last couple times that I've had some of these coins. I've had to raise the price, sadly, to HSN. Once again, it's a commodity. HSN has held the price exactly the same place it's been for the last 8 months, 9 months. Even though silver has gone absolutely crazy, HSN, even though their price has gone up, and I've moderated as best I can, but understand they are very difficult to find in the marketplace, and they have been able to get this. Now, when I price these in, when I buy these for the silver that's in them, okay? I buy them for the silver. What's happened, though, is over the course of the years, is the Kennedy $50 that are left, all the ones that were circulated that are not in very good shape, have all been melted down. So the coins that I usually get, and these are no exception, are brilliant uncirculated. Those coins then have numismatic value when you have uncirculated coins, okay? They have numismatic value. That numismatic value, if you check in a nationally advertised catalog, is about $28.50 a coin. So now you have a $285 numismatic value, but you're paying $129.95. And you're basically buying the silver, and the numismatic value, in essence, is kind of an extra, if you will. But this is what's causing one of the big issues with silver. We have been now for, I guess this will be the 6th year. We're in what's called silver deficit. And silver deficit is this. We use more silver every year than is mined or refined.
Okay.
Because silver is one of the most actively used commodities in manufacturing. You can't make EVs without it. You can't make solar panels without it. And so we use about 200 million ounces of silver each year, more than is mined or refined around the world. So the supply of silver is quite literally shrinking every single solitary year, every single year, and particularly physical silver. Now, you may want to invest in silver or buy silver in what I call paper silver, the stuff in Wall Street.
Sure.
Saw an interesting thing the other day. For every 378 ounces of paper silver that's out there, there is 1 actual ounce of silver.
Oh.
So if anybody, so that's basically, that's just paper.
Okay.
It's not actual silver. This is physical silver. And if you're going to own physical silver, I think the best way to own physical silver is physical silver coins that have been made by the United States Mint. So in terms of, if you're looking for a transactable thing, that's what you have here. And so now you have these silver coins. You get them for $12.99 a piece for silver American Kennedy $50. I like to say there's a lot of mysteries in the world. Area 51.
Right.
Those big stone things on Easter Island.
Yep.
As Suzanne Runyon says, why Annie married me, my wife. Massive mysteries. And for me, the price of silver.
Right.
Particularly the price of silver today. Traditionally, the price of silver is 30 ounces of silver for an ounce of gold. That's called the gold-silver ratio. So you get 30 ounces of silver for an ounce of gold. You know what the gold-silver ratio is today?
I do not.
100. It has never been 100.
Wow.
You need 100 ounces of silver to buy 1 ounce of gold. So either gold is vastly overvalued, which I don't believe is the case, or silver is vastly undervalued, which I do believe is what the case is. And there are many other people that believe the same thing. And many of those people, like myself, gravitate instead of towards paper silver, which is just paper. I don't know what they're ever going to do if everybody wants their silver, because there's not enough silver in the world to cover that, okay? Gravitates towards physical silver. And if you're going to get physical silver, you might as well get American silver that you have right there at a silver price that has that numismatic value once again.
Different sound.
That just the sound of that. Now I always, and it's funny, people always say, so when I'm here, I usually take the coins and you always notice how I rotate the coins. And you're going, what are you trying to do? Just make me seasick here? No. What I'm trying to do is for long-term collectors to show that these coins have original luster.
Yes.
When a coin is struck.
Beautiful.
Okay, when a coin is struck originally, the planchet is unstruck. As the silver flows into the voids of the die, it creates what are called flow lines. Those flow lines reflect light in a very specific way. It's called luster. And it looks like the spokes of a wheel. So when I turn these, that's what you're looking for. That's spokes of the wheel. There it is right there. It's hard to get with the camera light. There you go. Just like that. So that way people know these have original luster, and these are original, brilliant, uncirculated coins.
They're beautiful
over 50
coins.
years old. They're absolutely gorgeous.
So you can melt these down. And can you melt these down?
You absolutely can if you want.
Yeah,
but they're standalone just like this. They're absolutely positively spectacular just like this. And you get 10 coins for $129.95. So many times you're buying silver things now. They're $30, $40, $50, $60, $80 a piece, not $12.99.
That's incredible.
Not $12.99. They come in, 10 of them come in that little tube right there. And here's the thing. So I've been selling this for the same price for about the last 6 months now, even though silver has gone up dramatically. Physical silver has gotten increasingly difficult to get. I've been selling these for a very long time. Look at the item number on this, Debbie.
I mean, 433.
We're in the 900. So when I first started selling this, it was 500,000 items ago at HSN.
Wow.
Okay, 500,000 items ago.
Okay.
Because they go in consecutive order here. And so because of that, and I have sold these anywhere from $99 or actually $89.95 when silver was like $4 an ounce, which it's not anymore.
Right.
And as much as $349 in 2008 when silver hit its all-time high back in 2008. So at $129.95, I think of all the years I've been selling this, this might well be the absolute best price that I'm able to do. Every single one, original, brilliant, uncirculated silver Kennedy $half. A great opportunity for you here.
And you guys, only 50 of you will get it. So we only have 50 left. You're spending $43.32, and the fact that inflation has occurred, we all know what's going on in the news, and the fact that he's able to give you this new price of $129.95, this low price, incredible value, instead of decreasing. So if you want to get home, I think that the silver Kennedys, the fact that he was able to perform his magic act, this sold out, you guys, and he was able to get on the phone. His team, he has a huge team, and he's one of the biggest coin dealers in the world, and they were able to secure this and drop this in.